March Madness has come and gone, but the Golf.com staff still has bracket fever. And as the warm weather rolls in, we're making sure our golf games are ready for the 2022 season. We're at our local GOLFTECs, taking lessons and tracking our progress, but also competing against our colleagues to see whose game improves the most. This is the Room for Improvement Skills Challenge.
My name is Tim Reilly. I'm the director of social at Golf.com. We're here today because I am going through a long iron challenge against coworker Nick. A combination of distance and just becoming an overall more consistent ball striker. That's probably first and foremost. Me and Dan started working probably about this time last year. He was very kind. He wasn't too harsh on me from the beginning when he could have been much harsher. Me and Nick recently went to Bandon Dunes together. We had quite the interesting match together there. We both kind of struggled with the long iron game here, so we thought we both could use a little bit of help. We're going to see who comes out on top.
My name is Nick Piastowski, and I'm at the Englewood, New Jersey GOLFTEC location here. I'm a self-taught golfer, and so this is actually one of my first golf lessons. I've survived. I've played now for 30 years with a homegrown swing, and I've gotten it down to where I can break 80, but I've hit a plateau, and even after 30 years of playing, I still want to improve, I want to get better, and I'm definitely looking forward to this.
The Room for Improvement Skills Challenge pits 8 Golf.com staffers against one another in various skills categories to see who can most improve their games this golf season. In the bracket-style competition, each participant will be paired with a GOLFTEC coach who will help make the changes necessary to improve our games.
In this contest, Nick and I face off in a GOLFTEC long game skills challenge, which measures our closest to the pin marks on targets from 160, 180, 200, and 222 yards. After several more sessions with our coaches, we'll take the long game skills challenge again to determine who's learned and performed the most. The winner will advance to round 2.
So we're going through my baseline numbers here. I'm taking on Tim Reilly. He won't win. Even probably my baseline numbers before the lessons will probably be Tim, but yeah, the lessons on top.
Forget about it.
Yeah, forget about it. You guys mentioned Tim and I got all fired up.
That's right.
Good strike, not quite.
So you were exactly 50 feet farther away than the tour average on that last one.
Well done. Nice shot, man.
All right, best club from 180.
180.
Okay, that's not bad from there.
James. Let's try once more.
Better strike there.
Tim, get scared. This is before the lessons, kid.
That's right.
Delete that one.
Yes. So pretty good.
Hopefully that's enough to beat Nick on his challenge. And I think a lot of what we'll need to do is then just some club selection if we want to really improve that 76 score. Yeah, we just need to make sure we have the yardages dialed in for you.
So I think that's what we have to get rid of, is that full left.
That is exactly what we got to get rid of.
Previously, your feet and your shoulders were both pointed slightly to the left.
Yeah, this is my first setup, so now like that.
You got it. We're gonna slightly overdo the correction right now.
Okay.
And then if we start to push the ball too much to the right, we can ease up on it. So Tim, that was really, really good, man.
If you're doing this, the arms are going to pull behind you. And then when you come down, it'll be easier to maintain that angle in the wrists as you come into impact. We want this V kind of pointing up to that right shoulder right here. Yes. Yeah, good. That right leg can straighten back just a little bit more.
So just a slight change in your alignment would have an effect on effectively your swing direction or swing path. And that got us going in the direction we wanted to. I love that, man. Well, the biggest thing is just how much better his ball striking honestly was today from when we had started months ago. He was really striking it clean, the distances were amazing, and that was actually one of the problems that we had is he was hitting it too good or better than we expected. So I'm cautiously optimistic as we move forward that if we can get the club selection a little bit better and dial in some of his pattern or his miss from being to the left to a little straighter, we should be able to improve the score in a skills challenge, but most importantly, improve the score on the golf course.
Yeah, so last time we had the 220 challenge, and I had those two hybrids we were going back and forth between. We determined neither one was getting us there. So we had you dig up a club out of the bag there. We went with the TaylorMade Stealth, I believe.
Yeah, it's the new Stealth. We went with the 5-wood head, actually,
Yeah.
right at 19 degrees. We tuned up the loft a couple different ways and ended up right back at the standard 5-wood loft for that club.
Right.
What do you think? Got the game?
I got the game. I'm
Yeah,
ready.
A lot of
Yeah.
swing thoughts, but I think you're hitting it pretty good right now.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I think so.
So what's the biggest change you've seen in my game and my swing as a whole from the day we started to today?
Yeah, so this year the biggest change is just the ball striking. Before you were bottoming out in a bunch of different places.
Yep.
Sometimes you would bottom out at the ball and hit it really solid, but a lot of times you weren't. And so
Yeah.
by you controlling where you bottom out now, it's helping you hit the ball just more solid, which has helped you increase some of your distance. The way that you've done that the most, though, is you've really minimized how much you're moving in your swing, which is helping you control that bottom.
All right, well, I gotta put it in the hole.
Great shot.
49 feet, 5 inches in the hole.
Puttable.
So moving on to station number 2, 180 yards.
Again.
A little behind. I think that proves it again, though. This is the right club for that yardage for you.
All right, 200 yards, going with the 7-wood.
Get going.
Now I think that real test will be this this new 5-wood at 220 for you.
I topped this thing like easily like 60% of the time, 50% of the time.
That was the old swing, though.
Man, that feels nice.
Yeah, that sounded really good.
I just could not get there with 220. But you went and grabbed me this little Stealth guy here. Tweaked it a little bit.
Yep.
Numbers seemed good last time.
So fingers crossed we
Yeah.
get it 220 this time.
We're hoping it holds true.
I think we're close, man. Yeah, great ball.
We're on.
That's it.
Yeah, I'll take that for now as we develop things.
Right.
It's not going to win the contest, though.
Overall, I think the performance is still improved from where you were a year ago.
Yeah, and oddly enough, the worst station was 220, and now I believe that was just my best station.
Great job overall. I'm impressed, and certainly also happy that we found that club or that weapon
Yeah.
from that yardage so that you'd have a chance at that yardage at 220 for you now.
Yeah. No, this thing feels good.
I didn't improve the score, but when we first started talking, the goal was to be more consistent and to lower the scores as best I could. And I didn't think that with the old swing that was going to be possible.
No.
And so yeah, this is pretty exciting. So this is honestly my first lesson, and it's been great.